Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
Hey, and I'm Michael.
We're the Newcomers, and today we're in the village of Richmond. Michael invited us over. He's a brand new homeowner. He's going to tell us his story, how he got here. He's still in the process of moving in, so we're not going to have the grand tour today, but we're going to find out a little bit more about his situation. Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for having me. This is a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, we're glad you can come. Now, Michael wrote us an email, and in this email, he had some concerns. We're going to get to those a little bit later. But first, where are you from? How'd you get here? How do you even know about the villages?
So I've been in my early 50s. I was starting to plan ahead and looking at retirement places. And I zeroed in between the villages and Arizona, did a lot of homework for many years. As I got into my late 50s, as luck had it, my employer offered me early retirement. I wasn't ready to retire yet, so I kind of hung out in Colorado. Was where I was from, and I hung out for about a year trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I thought, well, I was really set on going to Arizona for retirement, but I thought, let me try out the villages because I'd done so much homework on it. I wanted to see it with my own eyes, and I came out with a lifestyle visit. Just thought I was going to have a fun week's vacation. This was last summer, and immediately fell in love with the place. And I've got to move here. Made that decision immediately. And I figured out I wanted a new build. I wanted to be close to Brownwood. And at the time, DeLuna was the village that was being built up.
Now, lifestyle visit. When we came, we stayed in Alden bungalows. Some people stay in Atwood. Years past, they've stayed up much farther north. Did you stay in DeLuna for your home?
I did too. My first one was in Collier,
okay,
and the second one was in DeLuna. I did them about 6 weeks apart. Wow. I did two because I told my sales agent how much I wanted to move here, so he scheduled a second lifestyle visit with me immediately, and we were very seriously about looking at DeLuna. But then I looked across not the expressway, what do they call it?
Turnpike.
The Turnpike, there you go. The Turnpike, and I saw this empty land at the time last summer, and I knew that was going to be Richmond. I'm thinking, that's even closer to Brownwood. And I thought, let me wait for Brownwood to open up, even as much as I wanted to move here right away into DeLuna, knowing it was going to be a gamble, because if I didn't get into Richmond, DeLuna was probably going to be sold out. Well, I tried to get into Richmond. It took me 6 attempts to get in through the lottery system.
Oh, my goodness.
And I got the home. The last home I got here, I was number 1 out of 20, and I had 2 hours to make a decision. I had to buy it sight unseen because I was in Colorado. But I'd done my homework on my lifestyle visit, so I knew the floor plan. I just did not know the house or the exact location. And I had 2 hours to make a decision, and I was so happy to get it. And and I moved in, and I closed in December.
Buying from long distance like we did, it's such a stressful thing. You'd been here and you kind of knew, but you'd never really seen this house.
Correct.
Yeah.
You knew the general area, but like us, we got lucky, and I think you did too. You're not really going to hear the Turnpike from here.
No.
There are no train tracks close by, I don't believe.
Nope.
And you don't have a major road nearby.
Nope, and I don't have the power lines either that you see a lot south either. So this was a primo location, Richmond.
Okay. This is a patio villa, and what's the name of the villa neighborhood?
This is called the Oliver Villas, and I'm in a Topaz model.
The Topaz, and that's a new one for us, isn't it?
I've not heard of it.
And how many bedrooms and baths?
It's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. I've got a full 2-car garage, which is nice.
Oh.
And it's about 1,200 square feet.
Oh, well, that's perfect. And you're single?
I'm single, so just for me, it's a perfect size.
Yeah. And do you recall what was the bond on this purchase?
I want to say it's slightly more than $20,000, so in the low 20s.
Okay, good. And do you have any idea what the annual percentage rate?
I want to say high 2%, like 2.7, 2.8.
Oh, wow.
Somewhere in there.
Okay.
So it's not bad, no.
By the way, we're always in our videos, we tell you, don't hold us to the strict letter of the law because we don't know. So we're telling you a best guesstimates on some things. So that's the neighborhood. Okay, you've got a tiny lot here. Have you already arranged your landscaping and
No, I don't. I've got, actually today I'm going to get an estimate for a bird cage, and I'm going to do that first. And then once I do that, then I want to put in the landscaping. So that's going to probably be done in the next couple of months.
Did you happen to see our show with Old Sarge, who showed me their home?
I did.
And he outlined lots of providers for some of the things that he got, such as flooring. And he didn't do a bird cage. They actually upgraded their bird cage to glass, but that's be a good resource for you.
Sure.
All right, so what kind of activities are you hoping to do here in
Oh
the
boy,
Villages?
I've hit the ground running since I've only been here really because I just sold my house in Colorado just a few weeks ago, so I've been going back and forth. So I feel like I've only really been here for a few weeks. I've already joined shuffleboard, and they made me the team captain. So that's lots of fun actually. I thought it was gonna be kind of hokey, but it's turned out to be a great time with people. I've signed up for the golf academy because I've never golfed ever. I've got that coming up in May, where you golf every day for 5 days, and then on the second week they take you out to an executive course, and they limit it to just 6 folks. So I'm doing that. I've got a pickleball lesson, my first one tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. I signed up. My bowling league starts next week, and I go to the Sharon and the Savannah quite a bit. I just saw Bernadette Peters last week. I was at Carpenter's this week. So I'm really trying to, I joined the Colorado Club. I joined them a few weeks ago. So I'm really trying, as a single guy, I want to get out there and meet as many people as I can. And everyone I've met has just been fantastic folks and very welcoming. So
Sounds like you're kind of slacking off a little bit.
I don't think he's running. I think he's sprinting.
What a busy schedule, but that's what you came for.
absolutely.
You know, they say motion is lotion. And so by doing all these activities, you're going to stay younger, right?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
You told me already he has a golf cart on order, going to be delivered really soon.
Yes.
And the Villages golf cars loaned you one in the meantime.
Yes. So when I moved here and closed in December, that's when I bought my brand new. That's kind of like the retirement gift for myself. I wanted a brand new custom golf cart where I picked out the paint, picked out the seats, all that.
Nice.
But they said you're not going to get it until May, so that's next month. But they gave you a loaner during that time for no cost. So that's a wonderful perk.
What was your time from picking it out until you expect delivery?
As far as the golf cart?
Yeah.
5 months.
5 months. It was longer than that last year because of supply issues and whatever. So that's not too bad.
And you know what? Time flies here. You're going to find it
does.
flies.
Too fast,
What
actually.
did you pick out, electric or gas?
Boy, good question. So when we come here on a lifestyle visit, they just give you the basic older model,
Right.
and it runs really loud. It sounds like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
And I thought I want electric. So I did a test drive on the electric, and I loved it. And they told me, hey, you may want to do a test drive in the Yamaha
Quiet Tech.
Quiet Tech. And I thought, just for the heck of it, let me take it. And that is a nice one. And that's what I actually ended up going with. It's pretty quiet, actually, and I'm looking forward to it. So,
Well, people ask us all the time. That's why I got into the golf cart thing with them. They ask us, our preference is gas and Quiet Tech and Yamaha.
yep,
And that's what we have as well. And so I think you're going to really like that. What color did you get?
red with white racing stripes. So
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So you've immersed yourself in all the activities. You've joined the golf cart club. You've got the home here.
Yep.
What's next?
As far as activities, or so let me just kind of tell you kind of what happened here when I closed in December. So I was very excited about closing. I was out here the first day closing. I'm going to meet all my new neighbors, and I realized very quickly here in the Oliver Villas, I would say at least over 50%, if not more, of these homes were bought as investments. On my small block that I live on, I am the only resident owner. All the other homes are either Airbnbs or they're small short-term rentals. So it's kind of, this is why I was a little disappointed, to be honest with you. I still trying to stay positive as far as meeting neighbors, because I haven't met really a lot of neighbors here in this area yet. I need to kind of get out beyond my street and meet other neighbors here in Richmond. But the neighbors I've met in the people I've met in the clubs, the other villagers have just been awesome folks. So I'm starting to make some acquaintances, but I thought it would be a little, that initial kind of rush you get moving into your home and meeting your fellow neighbors didn't happen for me here.
Well, you watch our channel and you heard us say, the first night one neighbor comes over with fried chicken, the next night another neighbor comes over. You didn't get that.
I didn't get any of that.
You didn't get any of it because of the rentals. Now, do you know, are these rentals all owned by different people, or did one person gobble up a bunch of them?
All by different people. Some of these, like next door, is owned by somebody who lives in Hawkins. The one across the street actually lives in Colorado as well, but she's a long distance landlord. And actually, the one down on the corner here is being used as a lifestyle visit. So I guess that's owned by the villages, I would
Yes.
assume then.
Yeah.
So it's all different people.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind it, if you're up for it, we have the greatest viewers in the world, and I absolutely mean that. Every day when we read our comments and emails, it restores your faith in mankind. If you saw our letter last week from a person who came here that was really not happy, a lot of our viewers reached out, and they're going to try to make that person happy. Here, you wanted some camaraderie on your street. You wanted the driveway parties. You wanted to get together. You wanted to sit out in your chair, have people drop by.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be transient because all these people are going to be renters.
Right.
If you want to post your email address, we'll put it out there. And if you live near Richmond and you want another bocce player or you want to learn to golf along with Michael or any of that, you're be welcome to contact him.
Absolutely.
And hopefully make your experience a little bit better.
That would be great.
You're going to upgrade some things here, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to put in new flooring. It comes with rolled laminate, and I want the vinyl planking. So I'm getting an estimate for that this week, and I'm also going to upgrade the counters because it comes with just your basic Formica counters, and I want something a little more, a little bit more substantial than that. So those and that and the bird cage. So those are my plans, and then obviously the landscaping too.
Yeah.
That's what people do. You know, they come in here and they make it their own.
Right.
You know, some people put in crown molding and the what do they call the sky tubes called? We have solar tubes.
Solar tubes.
And they're nice. And you'll find as you go, you know, you add things on, but it's very nice as is.
Oh, it is.
And like you said, it's perfect for a single gentleman.
Yeah, I'm very happy here.
And a cat.
And a cat. Yeah.
The kitty cat's got a beautiful kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
All right. Anything else you want to tell the people that are coming about your experience, your process?
No, I just tell anybody who's out there who hasn't done a lifestyle visit, you need to do that. You need to come see this for yourself. Like I said, I did so much homework on the villages for 5 years, watched every video. In fact, even my sales agent told me that he thought I knew more about the villages than he knew when I came here. But you've got to see it for yourself, because as much as I was looking forward to coming here, it just blew me away when I finally got here. So
You hit on one thing a while ago. The entertainment here is top notch.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The things that you saw, you said Bernadette Peters.
I saw Bernadette Peters last week,
Carpenters.
the Carpenters tribute this week.
Tribute.
ABBA, I've got tickets for that. That's next week or next month, the
nice.
tribute. So I saw Christopher Cross here a few months ago. The entertainment here is top notch. I also bought tickets for the Philharmonic that I go to every month as well.
Excellent.
Nice.
We have tickets for a few things coming up. We're going to see Gary Lewis and the Playboys. I can't wait for that. Those are my sing-along songs. I love those.
And Leonid.
We're Leonid and Friends,
Yes.
and then the next night, The Modern Gentleman, which is a Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons type of group.
Right,
So those are what we're going to be doing. But we're so glad you invited us over. Now
thanks
listen,
for
I want to
that.
ask you something.
Yeah.
Probably in 6 months, this place is going to be different. You're going to have new flooring, like you said. You're going to have a bird cage. You'll probably spiff it up here and there, and his furniture hasn't been delivered yet.
No,
He's waiting for furniture. And now, where did you order it locally or did you order it online?
online.
Okay. And what's your wait time on that?
It's anywhere from, I've got a few pieces have come in, but it's trickling in. I still have 16 more pieces coming.
Holy
and
cow.
It's between next week all the way into August and September.
Okay.
So, and they keep pushing them out. So it'll get here when it gets here, I guess. So.
Well, what I was getting to was your place is going to be beautiful. It's already beautiful. It's going to be better. Will you invite us back after you get it all
Absolutely.
set up? And we'll come and
Absolutely.
give all our viewers a look at what it turns into.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd be pleased to, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for having me.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends. Until next time.
See you when you get here.